Hey gang, hold on, I'll go full screen. Hello! As always, it's so good to be here. I am currently having a little bit of trouble booting Minecraft up, but we'll work it out. And I thought we may as well chat while we're doing it, rather than leaving you on the screensaver. So let's see. It's trying to boot up. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I didn't expect this series to really turn into a series. I just kind of felt like building something cute. And here we are in part 4, which honestly makes it one of my longest series, which is rad and also wild. Let's move this over to my other screen. There's probably a shortcut for that, but I always just turn the full screen off and then move it manually. Because I'm old school. Okay, what are we up to? Town. Man, it's been a wild week. It's been a lot. You probably know we've got the wedding coming up, so we've booked the cake today and bought the wedding rings a couple days ago, which is very exciting. But the wildest part was probably the fact that I went to the emergency room on Monday because allergies suck. Okay, we're here. Now, when I was taking my thumbnail for this, I did create a couple of villagers which didn't make it into the thumbnail, but I only managed to find and kill one of them, so there might be a couple more villagers running around somewhere. Okay, let's have a look around. We've got our pier, our fisherman's hut. I still love this wall. I think it's super cute. Now the little beetroot farm landing area. Got our farm with wheat and melons and a little tool shed. Around here we've got smithery with all the different kind of smithery things. And go up here to our rooftop garden. And then over here is our stonemasons with this tunnel down to the mine, which is an underwater mine because the stonemasons are an amphibious species from outer space that are here to start their own cult. Over here we've got the shepherds with our looms and our sheep out the back. What are you doing in there? Alright. If that's where he wants to be. And I've got a fountain here. Our cow shed for the leather worker and the butcher. Which goes down to the room with all the cows. And up here we've got another rooftop garden with a little bench to look out over the ocean. Or you can sit over here and look out over at your friends. I freaking love this build. Gang, it's just cute as hell. Okay, and then you follow the path around here and go into the library, which has space for a bunch of librarians. And a cozy little reading corner, which again is cute as hell. And the Fletchers, which is absolutely bonkers because we've got these Fletchers tables, just a heap of dry bushes, dead bushes, and a bunch of chickens. Oh, egg. They've created life. Creative mode gives you infinite eggs, and I was really confused as to why that egg wasn't throwing until I realised that it was. Anyway, over here we've got our cartographers in their hot air balloon. And that's where the path ends for now. However, we do have one more build, which we started over here, which is our secret cult tower of clerics. This is a different cult than the one the stonemasons are starting. It's an opposing cult. But as you can see, there are a lot of clerics in this town. Like an insane amount of clerics. Look how many freaking brewing stands we have. And then this little haunted room with a statue of the cleric's founder, which also leads to the emergency exit. Okay, so that's where we're at for now. The only thing we have left to do is housing. And the mayor's house, which is also housing, but will be a little more grand. So let's get out of here. The main entrance for this is by elytra only, so it's only for high-level clerics, and everyone else can suck it. So we've got... So I'm thinking the mayor's house is going to be over here. Maybe over here, so it's a little removed from the tower. And then the rest of the village will slot in there. I think the mayor's house we should start with, because that's going to take up as much space as it takes up. And we'll work out the rest from there. So I like having this wild-ass clump of trees, but maybe I'll take this one out here, and maybe that one. So the mayor's house I'm going to try and build like a player's house, whereas everything else I'm very much building for villagers and the villagers' lifestyle. I think the idea of this town is that it is the town belonging to a Minecraft player. But they live in harmony with all of their villagers. Why does this player need so many clerics? And so many librarians? I guess that's a normal amount of librarians to have, if they're really small. So we've cleared that off. I think that's a nice clump of trees. Maybe get rid of this one as well. So we're going to need a bedroom, a chest room, and an enchanting room. Basically the things that we don't have so far for this player. And then obviously just some aesthetic spaces, kitchen or whatever. Minecraft is really like building kitchens. I don't know why, but that's something I like to do. Maybe we'll make it a... No, this is a big Grand Mayor's house. I was going to say maybe we make it like a cute little studio apartment moment, but no. Alright, I'm taking these two trees down as well. I'm going to need more space. I feel like this is going to have the Mayor's house in a TV show set in a small town vibe. So it's going to have a lot of marble and trees and like a big old apple tree and a big gate with a fancy car. I don't know what mayor's houses in real life look like, but honestly probably the same. We all know they're not spending that money on the community. I mean, I didn't come here to roast mayors, but apparently I want to do it. Right, we're taking this one as well. The other thing is I want this house to be a little tall, so I'm not going to make it too wide. Oh, there's another tree here. Those two are connected, so they count as one, so it's fine. I'm killing both of them, it only counts as one for the sake of construction. If trees are touching, ethically, they count as one. It's a life lesson for you. No, don't. I wish there was a way to just remove a tree without having to theoretically, if the trees aren't connected, the leaves just fall out. These trees aren't connected, so I have to kind of work out which leaves belong to which tree, and it's a pain. Okay, I reckon we get rid of these two, and then we've got enough space here to build the building. It's not going to be lavishly big. If I wanted to build something lavishly big, I wouldn't be building it on this tiny island. But it is definitely going to be noticeably bigger than other houses. So what's the... So the main is our player. So they don't have a family. Whereas normally I would be building a big house. Something intended for family. But this is actually someone who probably lives and eats alone. Because none of the villagers here are real people. All of their friends are AI. Everything's got to be designed for one. Now, normally I would do this with quartz, but I don't think we have quartz in the build at this stage, or in the palette we're working with. So what else can I use that we haven't used a lot of yet? This polished deep slate could be a choice if we use it well. Although we've got the deep slate up there as well. And I don't want it to look like it's part of the chapel. So we might just have to go with a version of stone. But let's see what versions of stone we have, if there's anything that's really aesthetically nice. Not really in terms of just straight up building materials. We can try with stone bricks or chiseled stone bricks or just plain stone. Maybe we start with stone and smooth stone as our base and see what happens. Okay, so pathing wise, coming up here, and then I think from here we're going to loop through the center of the island and build a path sort of along here. So the entry to the house is going to be about here, which is going to be freaking intimidating with that. I love it. So I think the front of the house is here, and then it kind of curves around. So layout wise, let's just block out a layout. What's a gross color that we're not actually going to use? It's just an awful looking block. Okay, not that awful looking. Not that I do have standards. I do have standards. Honeycomb block. We can use a honeycomb block for the layout. So this is going to be our entryway. And I guess the house goes all the way back. I'm going to say all the way back to here. That's going to go up a level there and up another level. So this would be quite a nice dining hall moment. Let's keep it even. Okay. I didn't give it quite as much dimension as I expected, because that's just hitting that tree right there already. So we're going to have to get rid of those two. And just take this across here. And I guess we get creative with the second level, like me. Yeah, I think the bottom level's the rectangle, and then the second level's going to be a rectangle like that. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's going to have a purple roof. I've decided it is going to have a purple roof, and that is going to be really hard because there's not really any purple step choices. It's going to have to be a roof made of whole blocks, which is hard to do well. Obviously I'm not keeping this honeycomb, I just started blocking in with it and I thought it would be fun to keep using it. I will be replacing it, don't you worry. Did you hear my covert narcissism? I disguised as altruism. That song has been playing on the radio so much and it drives me bananas. I genuinely think there should be a limit to the amount of times a radio station is allowed to play a song in one day. And it should be like 2. Like absolute maximum 2. Okay, I think that is sufficiently intimidating in height. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this corner. But that's a problem for later, Talia. Nope, that should be a block. That should also... What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going crazy. Okay. The floor is probably going to end up... Oh, jungle wood would look nice. But it's not in the build at all. I reckon we just go for spruce for now. Oh, that tea is delicious. I've got a monk pear today, which is a spiced tea with a bit of a fruity flavour. Oh. So it's definitely going to be a little basement corner moment here, right? Or maybe not, it's only like 1 block off the ground now that I look at it. I think this level needs to go back 1 more. Just having the 1 feels weird. So this is a nice ground floor. And then if I'm making a staircase, let's do a Talia special. This is one of my favourite ways to do a staircase, is put that one there, that one there, that one there. And I suppose that one there. It's not a bad start, but to give it what it needs, go from this side and fill in the insides of the trapdoors are a little fiddly to build with sometimes because you have to get them on the right angle. Having to shift click while flying is a nightmare. Okay, let's have a look at that. How does that look in this build? I think once I put the stone in and put something cute under there, like a cute dining table, this will work. Or maybe put a window in there? That doesn't make sense. There's a tree right outside. You know what? We'll leave it for now. And I'm gonna get rid of the honeycomb, even though I love the colour. Replace near... 20 block radius. Honeycomb block with some regular ass, boring ass stone. Actually, no. Let's give this thing some texture. What are we doing? Let's say 70% stone, 20% stone bricks, and 10% mossy stone bricks. See how that looks a freaking 1,000 times better? Let's fill in that bottom level and do it again. I think the biggest thing to take your Minecraft build from basic to impressive looking is texturing. Texturing and dimension. But people always talk about dimension. You all know about dimension by now. Okay, so let's repeat that command. Oh, and the doorway as well. Then what stairs do I have leading up? I reckon we do the stone brick stairs because that'll fit in with the path nicely. Chuck a bit of moss under there. So this is the start of the house. I think aesthetically we gotta put a couple of big old windows in there and there. And then maybe a huge old window over here. And then we'll see what else we want to do. It's going to be a spruce door. Because I do want this building to look grand, but not at the expense of fitting aesthetically in with the rest of the village. Something I don't normally like doing, but can look good, is the steps above the door moment. And I think in this case it does work. Especially because that doorway just looks so small and sad. If you could do sideways stairs, I would frame the whole doorway, but you can't. So we're just going to have to make it work, which we will do. We will make that work. Windows, we've primarily been using tinted, but we've also been using a little bit of pink. And I think the pink is going to be more the vibe here. Because there's nothing more intimidating than a pink window. What if I do a combination of pink and tinted. Oh, there's no paints in tinted. Okay. More window. After a long day of adventuring, I think we do actually want our chest room to be right here. So that when you walk in at the end of a long day, you can just plop your things straight down. I don't like them being around the window though. Maybe just continue along the wall like this. Is that crazy? I think I'm gonna have to move all of those trapdoors over one to accommodate the barrel wall. And I absolutely hate that. But you know, it has to be done. We'll make the landing up the top a little tight, but there we go. Because it has to be at the top for this to work, so we have to fit the other thing underneath it. The old this baby. And then dun 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 dun. One more. This room is a lot of spruce, so with furniture we're going to have to step it the frick-a-frack up. So I set a table in that corner, and I think, yeah, table up there and sort of kitchen here could be cute, which means the bed's going to end up over here, which is a weird choice, but one we can work with. What I also want to do is, I guess we're leaning into the pink tones for this one. Turn that into a little window seat. Isn't it freaking adorable? I hate the pink though. I think we can get away with a little bit of red in there. I don't know why I don't see more people doing that little, like, breakfast nook moment. I freaking love it. Okay, so maybe we'd try a piston table, which is something I didn't know how to do until someone showed me this series. So I think doing it now is going to make sense. Too far down. I know how to do Minecraft, I swear. That little table in the corner, which does honestly look cute as hell. Normally I would do a trapdoor based seat, but we kind of already got a lot of trapdoors going on over there. Oof. So if we had mangrove wood, that would solve all of my problems. We have been using a little bit of acacia here and there, but I don't think that solves the problem. I'm just looking around for block inspiration. Oh, there's little honey in the honey hive. I just saw how bad that looks from this angle. Huh. Let's see if there's a way to fix that. I can just change those without much fuss to this and it'll look fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Problem solved. Granite, maybe? We can try polished granite. Let's give it a crack. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute. I don't know why I am constantly surprised by my own ability to make cute things, but it's nice. I like being surprised. Oh, it's such a sad little lonely table. So the other thing is we could pull this forward and put 2 seats in, so they can at least pretend they have a friend. Oh, but then that's not gonna work. I should have thought about that before I demolished. Because now I need to find another piston. Okay, so that's our tiny, lonely little dining room. It's so sad. We at least put a window there. Is a window viable? You know, not really. Wait, did I do that? I was trying to sample. You sort of sit in the corner, staring at the stone wall. Eating alone. And I said I was going to try and fit a tiny little kitchen in that area. So let's just get the normal kitchen stuff. Let's go with oak because we've already got so freaking much other stuff going on. You definitely need a couple of furnaces. Trying to work out if there's a way to make this work better than I am now. What if I switch those around? Why did I not keep furnaces in my hotbar? Because I am a mess. Put the furnaces there and the barrels up there. It's definitely more of a vibe. And then we can do the old tea towel trick. If we go over to a loom. Which are in this building, not in the Fletchers. We just need a pink banner, some white dye. Then you blomp, 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 blomp. And then there's a roof there. Who put a frickin' roof on that building? Disgusting. Plonk that there. No? Plonk that there. Put more water in there because it's bothering me that's no longer full. And you've got a cute little mini kitchen. So we've got our kitchen, our dining, our storage. Let's put some stairs. Is it bothering me a little bit that those aren't centered within the room? Yes. Am I going to do anything about it? No. I think over here we need a freaking plant moment. So we'll just do a old classic. And then, is there enough to fit more trapdoors? Okay. Going well so far. And then over here is going to be our bed area, that's right. Bed to fit in the space. Obviously we're going full pink. Do we put the bed here? Trying to think what that that guy on TikTok that does all the room designs, what would he do? Probably put the bed under there and move the table down here. You know, it's not a bad idea. Even though the bed's right next to the kitchen, which is a little odd, we'll make it work. And let's just do a simple classic bed frame moment. We'll work out how to fix that from the other side, but I want a bed frame. I'm not leaving this fully naked. It's just so much cuter. And here I can just slide, oh look, the terrain was higher than we thought over here. Easy peasy. Something about that hanging makes me a little uneasy, and I'm wondering if there is an easy way to fix it. Not like that. I just want to put like a little wall up there. It's probably going to be another trapdoor, because trapdoors are always the answers to our problems. Oh, it's so cute. Why is it even cuter now? It looks like one of those Euro laundries. Look how cute my tiny little kitchen is. I'm dead. And then we can even do that just to make it, oh, it's a cute little cupboard. I cannot handle the cuteness. Then over here we can have a bedside table, and I'm always bad at bedside tables because my instinct is that this looks like the cutest bedside table, but it doesn't, so my instinct is wrong. So let's have a look. If anyone's got any ideas of what they think makes a good bedside table, I haven't seen one executed to a point that I like, just at all. If the enchanting table didn't have the book on it, it would be the freaking cutest bedside table. Bookshelf does work okay. Maybe we do a bookshelf. Although we're going to have so many bookshelves upstairs for the enchanting room. See, but that kind of makes the bed feel quite cramped in there. Maybe we don't have a bedside table there and we just do like a lamp? Like a... This is not one that will work for you in survival mode, but if you just make that little pole there, then maybe put a lantern on it. You know, I didn't like that as much as I thought it would. That's sort of an ugly lamp. Okay. So what if we try something different? We have a hanging lantern beside the bed. Maybe even hanging one higher than that. Or even just have a couple of lanterns up here. Or just one lantern up here. One lantern and... oh, I've lost the barrel. One lantern on there. As I say, a lot of creativity is trial and error. That lantern looks terrible up there. Then I said I was going to move the dining table down here. Which means I will be able to make it less sad looking, because it did look so sad. Redstone. That is actually the spot I wanted to hit, so I'm really glad that I accidentally hit it. I mean, everything I do is on purpose, and I am a flawless genius. Looks a little weird that the table goes into the ground, but we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Okay. Painting would be nice up there. I don't know if there's one that... see, I think most of them are an even number of spaces. Like 4 or 2 wide. The best way to get a painting that is the size you want it is to block off the areas you don't want it in. Yeah, so we can get a 2 by 2 basically. So what we might do is make a mural instead. So it calculates the space you click by... the bottom left is always going to be the bottom, like where you click is going to be the bottom left of the picture. So if I click there, it'll do a 4. If I click there, it'll do a 2. If I click there, it'll do a 2 that way. If you do that, it'll put in 6 individual pictures. And then you can take a few out. I do love that one. And I don't hate it there. Maybe this is just a cute painting wall. Yo, it's the guy from the cult. The mayor's involved in the cult? This just in? This is the level of art I aspire to own. It's like an entire wall's worth of art. This is the art wall. Actually, I think that's a bit too much. Let's take a couple of them. Out. Ooh, I like it just being that corner actually though. That's kind of cute as hell. And then we can put another... pot plant in here. Which will give some privacy from prying eyes. I'm Trying to look in through the window. So that window gives light, but it doesn't give secrets. And I could actually put one here as well, because I think the mayor does have secrets she wants hidden. Was I just assuming the mayor was a she? Yes. Am I going to apologise for that? No. Having the flowers through the window makes this a lot less intimidating so far, but we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. So what else can we put in this space? Don't say more plants, because I will. We're still putting the enchantment table upstairs. I'm just trying to think through my bases in Minecraft and what else I've put in them. Okay, hear me out. We need something that fits in a palette that's going to work for this. Hear me out, I'm going somewhere with this. I've got an idea. Oh, I didn't mean to make a second dog. And oh, well, I guess we've got 2 dogs now, because I can't just kill that dog. Oh, I need to feed them bones to make them love me. Oh wait, be my friend. Oh, he is my friend. Come here, buddy. Come here, come sit on the little dog bed. So cute. Yeah, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come on. Come sit on the dog bed. Come sit on the dog bed. Come sit on the... Okay, you can... You know what, you guys do whatever you want. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. This level's not done yet. But I do want some more colour. Maybe I just put a carpet in? I feel like the pink carpet's going to be too much. Like that's a lot of colour. Something, something, something. Maybe green carpet? I don't like it going up the stairs. You guys are the worst. You guys are literally... Get out of there. Thank you. Okay, no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Buddy. My dude. So what else can we put in here? I guess we make the second level and then we work it out. So what do I want the roof of this place to be made of? I think I might go with the... which is the same as that, because I think I'm going to do a loft moment rather than having a full... I don't know, you know what I mean. You might not know what I mean, but I know what I mean. Like an indoor balcony. Like a mezzanine. I think mezzanine's the word I was looking for. And I think that's as big as that needs to be. But we'll see. We can always make it bigger. Man, I feel like listening to the radio is for old people and officers. Okay, so this is going to be our enchanting room up here. Okay, I don't know if this is actually going... I think you can make an enchanting room work with this much space from memory. And we can just go 3 high walls here. Oh, unless we want to just do a high slab. That doesn't actually change the walls. Okay, so let's repeat that command from earlier. Get that up there. I don't like that being stone, so we'll replace this whole floor with, I think, upper spruce slabs, because that'll give even more height to this bottom level, which isn't really lacking in height, but I think the grandeur that the height offers is important. Up here, and you're up the stairs. That one needs to connect, so we'll do a stair. If I can remember how to spell, that is. Stair. And put it there. Or maybe actually stairs the whole way around here could give this a really cute sort of custom moment. It might mean I need to push that back one, but we'll see. Because I don't think I'll be able to fit up. No, I do still fit up there. Rad. See how having that little rail around there just makes that look so much more built in? It's the tiny things. It's the tiny little things that really matter. And then bookshelves. I am not good at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that enough to make the enchanting table work to full? I don't have anything on me that's enchantable. Let's get something enchantable and find out. That's going up to 20. I know those aren't actually going to do anything practically, those ones along there, but I think aesthetically it's a fun choice. like it if this was just a little bit. Maybe we do like a stair moment to give it a little more width. And then also give it a really interesting trim from this side, rather than just having that harsh line. Although you can't really see it from down here anyway, so it doesn't make that much difference. And then I can even with this one whack that on there and chuck some more bookshelves in. Surely that's enough. That goes up to 24. If I spam in more bookshelves right now, does that take it higher? I think it goes up to 30, so I think we don't have it optimized yet. We might have to get creative. Yeah, we want it to go up to 30, and with the current setup, we can't do that. But that's okay, because we will work it out. Is there a way we can do something like this? Okay, this is kind of bonkers, but I think in a good way. I don't like having the two lines of books there. It's a little not symmetrical. So we might just do that. Although does that still get us to 30? 28. It's just, it's so close. Trying to think if there's any other way we can do this. Let's get rid of this all and take a step back. Because I do really want to fit this up here. So you come up here. Then theoretically this road doesn't even exist. So I think you need 15 around it. So you need 1, 2, 3, you need 5 total spaces, not counting the corner ones because they don't count. So that's 6, 12. No, but they all have to be one away. So that one would have to be here, which is crazy. Why would that be there? If I put those there, can you still get up the stairs? Surprisingly, yes. So maybe that just has to be like that. Because again, it's one thing to be pretty, but I do want this to be fully playable. So let's have a look and see whether that's at all functional. That goes up to 18 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should go up to 30 now, right? Why is it only 18? I feel like y'all are watching this shout at me through your computer screens. Like, there's got to be something just so obvious I'm missing. Maybe I need to raise the table up one? Like, maybe it's too far away from that top level? Obviously, that's not the block I would use, but does that solve the problem? That's 20. Is that still 20? Yeah. Why is that still 20? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe those are too far away. They shouldn't be. But again, we trying things. We friggin' trying things. Does that get us 30? That's still 24. Okay. I've thought of something. And it's a little unconventional, a little out of the box, but I think this is just going to make it work, and that's what we need. Are you ready for him? Bust through the wall. Make this whole space bigger. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, why is it 6? Why did I make this even? Okay, we're going to have to do 2 enchanting tables to make this work, but that's okay. I hope that doesn't divide by the number of books. Okay, so surely that's enough books. What do you mean 28? Is this not enough books for you? Did those make any difference? 28. Where else do you want them? Does that tickle your funny bone? Okay, that tickles your funny bone. I don't know how to tickle this guy's funny bone though. This guy just might have to be a little weaker. Or not exist. Maybe we didn't need to. Maybe we put something cute there. Oh no, I need a full planks, please. Okay. we're gonna make it work. By hook or by crook, we're gonna make this work. Okay, time to pull out the old honeycomb. If you haven't been watching the rest of the video, you're going to be very confused as to why I'm pulling out honeycomb. But I'm just using this as a filler block so I can replace it with texture later. Oh, actually going to want those to be planks. My apologies to the groom. What groom? I don't know. By now you should know that I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I am getting married soon, so maybe it's my groom that I'm apologizing to. Less than 6 weeks now. Yes, this honeycomb is just acting as something we're going to change out. I'm going to do no corners. I want this to kind of have a cute little curved add-on look. So we're just covering everything with as little honeycomb as possible. We haven't done a great job of keeping that barrier between the mansion and the tower, but no, dog, no, 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 down, down. Okay, you can stay there, but you stay. Did my little dog grow up already? He grew up so fast. Okay, so what do I put there to make this look more balanced? I feel like just like a little slab to stand on. Nope, that doesn't work. What do I put there to make this balanced? Unless I just go full bananas and do this and have just a weird gap here. We should replace that with the stone. Go up here and you can either go into this little corridor or go around to the enchanting table. Although these even needed. Or does that still do 30 from there? Okay, that still does 30, so we can just make a cute little seating area over there. We can use the polished granite stairs like the ones we used in the library. And that's just a cute little couch. And let's see if... I don't think that makes sense there anymore. But if we put a little divider in here, if that's cute. That is kind of cute. Let's just check this still works. I've lost my sword. I've lost my sword already. We're going golden sword. That still works. Okay, yeah, I think having that divider up there is nice. Then we can even put like a little wall in. Ooh, is a granite or glass? We're doing a glass wall. What color glass? Let's try the black. Excuse me, buddy. I need to get into that spot. Excuse me, buddy. There we go. The thing about stained glass is that you can still just jump onto it. So I would love to have... This is my request to Mojang. Just a little... tiny rail that you can put on top of blocks to make them taller than one block. Just so you can't just walk onto them. I guess you can use carpet. Let's see if carpet works. But you can jump onto carpet anyway. But I kind of want to see aesthetically if it's a mess. Or if it's just cute as hell. What do you think? Is that a mess or is that cute as hell? I kind of think it's cute as hell. And how's the outside of this looking? Kind of rad, honestly. Kind of rad. And then to roof this, we're going to need to bring that down to much more of a natural slope. Oh, that's done pretty much all stone there. Disgusting. So I said I was going to try and do a purple roof, which is going to be difficult. But let's see what we can do just with this. It's called light blue, but it is purple. And the answer might be there's nothing we can do. This looks terrible. But if that is the case, then we'll go from there. Because stairs and slabs are so integral to the traditional Minecraft roof. But colour is just nice. I just really like colour. I reckon we can bring that down one. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so let's see what happens if we just keep curving it in. If we just keep curving it. I have to remember that I still have a lot more houses to build today. This is not just the mayor's house. We also have all of the villager houses to build. I think this might actually come out kind of cute. Which is definitely, I was imagining sinister and imposing when I started building this building. But that's so sinister and imposing. I'm like, maybe this doesn't have to be. Maybe the mayor's not scary and conspiratorial. Okay, it's looking better than I thought it would so far. But I don't think I've ever tried to make a roof with full blocks before. Oh no, there was the disaster of a build that was my random wheel challenge, where a wheel generated and I had to build an entire house out of not crafting tables, but like different workstations. And that was a nightmare. And truly, the only thing I think I've built in Minecraft that I think is definitively bad which, you know, is saying a lot, because I'm sure I've built some disasters. Okay, for some reason this is coming down further than I expected, but that's okay. We can be flexible on that. How do we feel about this as a roof? I think it's not the worst start. Let's see what happens when we add some just general overhang, because I know that makes a huge difference. I'm going to go no corner overhang because I think that's going to come out cuter. Again, as always, the key is dimension. And you know what? That kind of immediately fixes everything. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure what to do with the mohawk situation. Do I fill that in? Do I bring that out further? I think I just leave it like that. Maybe put a chimney in somewhere just to hide the weirdness of it. Ugh, building around trees is very annoying. I don't know why I continue to do it. Because now I have to cover all this back up as I go. I think what I've learned is next time I make my own custom island, do the trees last, not first. That's a lesson I will give to all of you for free. What did I do on this side with that? That's kind of cute. Unconventional choice, but I like it. And just smack this bad boy on like that. And then this corner is begging to go down one more, which will actually help it really match that weird corner I've done on the other side. Oh, it's cute now. It's wild how much that little corner changed it, which means I should probably do that weird corner on this side as well. Oh, how cute is the little windowsill? I'm dead. I think I'm going to move this whole mohawk in to be level with the previous one, because at the moment it just looks insane. And I think unnecessarily so. Oh, the little banister with the carpet. I'm in love. No chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no. It's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. It looks really old from this side. I don't know how to fix that, but let's do everything else first so I can procrastinate it. Having a little window in here would be cute. Oh, actually, that is lower than I thought. So I'm going to have to fix that on the inside. Because I just got rid of a lot of paintings that didn't need to be there. Okay, it's super cute from this angle. It's a little weird from this angle, but I don't think in any way that's a problem. Your way of face. that look better with that corner like that? And that one like that? Yeah, that's actually a lot better. Let's hope I can fix it on this side as well. Okay. Okay, so the one side that needs some help is this side. And I think I might be able to... I can't squeeze a window in there because that is where the wall is. But here. That's kind of a cute little window moment. And we can even do stairs as a little windowsill, which again I normally hate doing, but I think in this case could look super cute. What if I do them this way? That looks insane. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Just a cute little window there. And I think it looks okay now. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. And we go inside. Not putting this here permanently, just doing it so I don't get paintings on the roof. It's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. Just a nice little bit of light into the bed area without too much. I still think we need to put one more thing in here. Anyone's got any idea what that could be? Please let me know, because I think a lamp could be cute, but I don't know how to make a cute lamp. Is basically my problem. I could do... Ooh! She's got an idea. She's got an idea. And then... Is that not cute as hell? Little overgrown bushes moment. Just sort of hanging out up there. I think it's cute as hell. We do need another source of light in this corner though, so maybe we do put... Unfortunately, a lantern isn't going to hang under there because I've got that shelf. So it might have to be a floor lantern. Which isn't the cutest. What if I do... Nope, not that, not that. I'm trying to do a hanging lantern that's hanging off the trapdoor. I've lost my lantern. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Okay, I might have to get low for this. Okay, that just doesn't work. But it was worth a try. So how do I make that cute? Maybe a torch? You know I never use torches because they look gross. But maybe if we do them just right. I think that's the cutest I've ever seen a torch look, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Can I put a torch in an item frame? I know item frames do coexist with in the same block as other items, but I don't think they would coexist on the same. Oh, they do. Oh, and I think I've seen a thing where people put a little button in the frame as well. Not a button. Whole block? Not a whole block. Oh, maybe it was a slab. What does we do with a redstone torch? Okay, we have to... Okay, that's what happens with a redstone torch. Is it a vibe, though? It's kind of a vibe. Like, I can just close that now. No, I can't. Really? Okay. We're not doing redstone torch. We're doing... Let's try soul torch as well. What do you think? Soul torch? Regular torch. I'm thinking regular torch. But as always, you're welcome to tell me I'm wrong, and they will probably listen to you. Yes. I've always wondered how they did that. That's cute. That's cute. Hey, buddy. Oh, we need to go. You don't have to be sitting anymore, my guy. We might want to go down the stairs, though. Down the stairs, though. Okay, you know what? You're an upstairs buddy. That's okay. And you're a downstairs buddy. Make them both sit so they don't follow me around. I think this house is done. Only took me like an hour and a half. Okay, so now we need to walk around and work out what houses we still need to build. Because we've got the fisherman and the cartographer already have their houses, but we've got the 3 smiths. I reckon we've also got 3 times masons, even though we've only got 1 stonemason table, I think. Then we've got 2 cow people, 2 shepherds. Let's copy that. Oh, Fletcher. And then we've got like 1,000 librarians and clerics. So let's count. Oh no, I do have 3 in here now. Fantastic. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 librarians. And how many clerics? What percentage of this town is clerics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 clerics. How many others do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Plus 2 cartographers is 19. Plus 2 fishermen is 21. Plus the mayor is 22. So there's technically more than... I forgot the farmer. There's technically more than half of the town is... Technically, more than half the town is clerics. Technically. Okay, so how many houses do we build? I think each separate building needs its own house. So we need one for the farmer, one for the smiths, one for the masons, one for the cow people, one for the shepherds, and one for the Fletcher, and one for the librarians. That's 7 houses. I forgot to send that. And we'll put the clerics in like a bunker or something, because that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So let's start with the bunker, because that is going to be the easiest. The simplest, I think. I think just chuck the entryway in here. What kind of devious looking stairs do we have? We can continue with the deep slate tile, I guess. You know, this cold is not great. I can see why the smiths, not the smiths, the masons feel like they can start their own cult in this town. So 21. Let's make this one wider so we've got enough space for 2 beds and a pathway. In fact, let's block this off. I don't want it that far. So we'll have bed, walkway. That's 1 bed. So we, I guess for symmetry's sake, we'll say 22 beds. We need space for 11. So that's 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 space, 6 space, 7 space, 8 space, 9 space, 10 space, 11. Bed, walkway, bed, bed. This is just going to be the worst place to live ever. Don't join a cult, honestly. It's hard for me to say this because cults are not well rated, but they fully are overrated. Did I not build far enough that way? I sure didn't. Oh, I didn't go too far though. Okay, so let's cheese this a little bit rather than spending 1,000 years clearing it all out. Just fill from here to here with our. Oh, I did forget that would get rid of the staircase, but that is not hard to fix. Honestly, we can just sneak one of those in there. Okay, floor I reckon will just also be the tiles. Deep slate tiles. What should the walls be? Anyone got any vibes on the walls? Slash fill. reinforced deep slate I wanted. There. Having the raw dirt there gives this a little more of a fun, mysterious vibe. But something fun for the walls. I just don't know what yet. I reckon it's going to be a terracotta. We have used a bunch of orange, especially with the brewing stand, so I reckon we go orange terracotta. Is it gonna look awful? Maybe. But that's why we try things. I'm sure there are things I've done that I thought would look awful that didn't. Orange terracotta. Orange terracotta slash fill with orange terracotta. I reckon we actually do this whole wall in the orange terracotta. Yeah, the dirt is not a vibe, you're right. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay, so I think we're going to do the same thing with the lights, but first let's chuck some beds in here. What colour beds would the cult have? Do we just keep it all orange? Or do we go like a cyan? Let's go red. We're just going to absolutely chock this full of beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we do these alternating maybe? Rather than directly opposite? It feels a little better. Oh, and that means we can do bed heads, which will be nice. Because you can't fit signs both ways if you don't have them alternating. Wait. That means we can get rid of this one. Okay, what? I reckon we do oak again, because oak is just closest to the... My brain just stopped? My brain just stopped. Wood that the beds are actually made out of, so we just have to do this. Nope, not that. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Shift F3 to get rid of that. See, I keep thinking this is going to look better when it's light, but I don't think it is. I think it's just creepy and sad. creepy, sad hallway of beds for people who spend all day just staring at brewing stands. This cult is... They literally have the bedroom and the tower, and that's it. And that's really sad to me. Hello, hello. We are building the bedroom for the cult, and it is awful and sad. We built the whole mayor's house. I'll show you in a minute once I'm done this. I'll just be like 5 more minutes getting these lights up. Less than 5. There's just a couple of steps. Dun, dun, dun. Prison boarding school. Yeah, okay, no, that's law now. The cult takes its members from juvenile delinquents and tells the government that they are raising them to be better citizens, but they're just indoctrinating them into the cult. Yeah, the frame's hell, but wait until you see the slabs. Absolutely not something I came up with, but it's fantastic. It's so hard to make torches look good, so the fact that someone worked out a way to do it is chef's kiss. Oh, I forgot, to place oak signs you have to go through the hole. Done. Done. Okay, the signs make it look so much better though. This is actually a lot less miserable now it's got the light in it. If this wasn't underground, I'd put a window there, but it is underground. So maybe I'd just put a painting up. And you know what painting it's going to be. It's so creepy. It's so creepy. I'm thinking maybe adding some of these to the corners just to frame space a little better. Don't think that's better. So the question is, do I give them all a little barrel to put their stuff in? No. So that's our 21 clerics done. 2 houses down, 6 to go. Very, very creepy. Yep. Well, that's the same picture I used at the bottom of this tower as the picture of their founder. It is the head of the cult. Okay, so now we're going over to the mayor's house. This is the front of the mayor's house. This is one of the dogs. This is the dining table and the picture wall and the little nook. And the cute little tiny kitchen in the little bedroom. up here, we've got our little enchanting area, which also needs more light. That one will do. Unless I put one in there. Yeah, that'll do. Window nooks are really nice. I think the inside of this is one of the best interiors I've done. And then it's got this purple roof. And it kind of really just goes to the shape of the hill, which is nice. Okay, so now we need to do a farmer's house, a smith's house, a mason's house, cow friends, shepherds, Fletcher, librarian. So the next biggest house is going to be for our 6 librarians. So let's start with that. What do villagers need in houses? Usually like a chest and a bed. Okay, I was going to do librarians next, but I've just had an idea for the Fletchers. Because the Fletcher's house is under here, I don't think that's going to work. I was going to say build the house just behind it, but there's just not enough space here. So let's start with, and I think we're going to start from the other side because I am overwhelmed by the amount of tree here. Or maybe we start with some deforestation. Maybe that's what we do here. Just absolutely rip up some of these trees. And I might do it cheeky with a brush. Honeycomb. So we're going to go slash, slash, brush, apply, sphere, set. Well, I think the radius is before set, so let's do a radius of 1.5. So I'll do 3 total blocks and then just make it air. Which means now, okay, I should not have an item in my offhand, is what I've learned. And just sort of poke away at this rather than doing it 1 block at a time. And we're going to have to repair a couple of trees, but that's okay. Like, we want that tree and we want this tree. But it's going to be a lot quicker to repair those. Than to try and individually chop down all of these trees. Which, you know, is a shame to do because trees are very important. But this at the moment is just absolutely mattered with trees. Okay, why is it not working anymore? I broke it. No, sometimes. Oh. Okay, we're back. Sometimes it is possible to just fully break a brush. I've done it before. But you exit the game and you come back and it's fine. Unless you do it so badly you break the whole game, then you're on your own. I got nothing for you. Okay, that tree's nice. I'm not just willy-nilly destroying every tree. I'm just really trying to clear out the main masses of trees so we can build some houses. Oh, I have slightly hurt this house. I was being very aggressive with that brush, I have to say. And then how did I do these corners? I did go all the way to the corner and then dropped them down. Oh, I was very close to hurting the inside of this. How's that looking space-wise? I think we need to go... I do like the chunky boys sort of blocking off the castle, the tower. I do kind of like that tree there, giving the mayor a little bit of privacy. So maybe that's the space we have to work with, which is not a lot of space to be fair. Maybe we get rid of these 2 trees as well. Because I gotta fit in like 7 more houses. It's not... Oh! I have no idea what's going on here. There's no secret cult houses under there. This is fine. Don't tell anyone that there's not any secret cult houses down there, because that'll be funny. If you don't tell them that, they might think that there are, and that would be a fine thing to think, because it's not true. I think I handled that pretty well. Okay, let's get rid of this one as well. Oh, I lost my honeycomb. I lost my honeycomb. Nope. It's supposed to be on the honeycomb, not on the torch. Ah! Up, enter. Okay, so I have kind of decimated the landscape a little bit. Let's be honest about that. Oh! The library. Nobody tell Aiden. My fiance is very protective of libraries, so nobody tell him, it'll be fine. Nobody tell Aiden. How did this work in the past? sometimes you got to stop asking how did this work in the past and just work out how it's going to work in the present. Slabs, but I like the yeah, no, you're right, that doesn't look good. It's fine, we repair the library and everything will be okay. The problem with some of the brush tools is sometimes they think you're clicking more than once when you're clicking once. Let's have a look inside and see what the damage looks like from each ear. I don't think it'll be too severe. Yeah, easily fixable. Done. Oh, wait, almost done. Done. Okay, now we just need to fix some of these trees. It would be really fun if in Minecraft trees grew. Like, I know they grow from saplings, but if they just continually kept growing, I think that'd be fun. You know, like real trees. We've got this absolute mammoth here that lives in the corner of the library. I like to think this tree is owned and protected by the library, so no matter how much deforestation happens, this guy is like legally a part of the library building. Which is why he's been allowed to grow so big. Such a good big boy. Okay, this guy over here should not have oak leaves on him. This guy should. Let's fix all the oak first and then the spruce. He's a bit weird. He is a bit weird. And I'm not necessarily going to try and make him look 100% like what the trees generate as, because then I'll be here forever. But this tree is pretty good. This is another absolute huge boy. Absolute thick fella. I kind of like him being naked from the back. You know, I like that. Hello! We've just finished building our mayor's house here, which is a little boring on the outside, but is just really cute on the inside. It's got this tiny little kitchen and the bedroom and our enchanting room up here. And we're clearing the space to build our other houses. I'm a fairly new builder and I am always open to ideas and suggestions, so if you've got any, feel free to throw them out at any point. Oh, I should show you the rest of the town as well. We've got our field and our dock and our fisherman's cottage. And all our little businesses around here. Including our library and our Fletcher shop and our cartographer. The idea is to make this a fully functional... Oh, this is just a single player world, sorry. Fully functional village. Ooh, that needs a little help. But this island was fully just ocean when it started, so it's a fully custom built build. It would be fun to do a just open multiplayer build world sometime where anyone can join. I would very much enjoy that. So if you would like me to do that sometime, I might do that in the next couple of weeks. Okay, that spruce tree is a bit weird, but I think we are at a somewhat reasonable point. Where are these oak leaves coming from? That spruce tree is just being swallowed by that oak. Okay, so we were going to make the librarian's house first, because there's 6 of them. And I was saying, for villagers, you pretty much just need like a bed and a chest, and they're happy as Larry. And I know mechanically the villagers are not going to go to the beds I want them to go to. But aesthetically, I'm going to try anyway. Ooh, okay, I've had an idea. We're doing 2 sets of triple bunk beds. And this one's going to be out of spruce wood. So this one's actually going to be able to be really small. We've only got a little bit of space to make like 6 houses. So really small is freaking helpful. Especially when this is for a lot of people. Okay, so let's... This one's not going to be really anything special. I reckon we make it 5 wide. 4, 5. I was going to grab some oak stairs. I keep forgetting they don't have oak stairs in a lot of places. I go to sample them and then I'm like, where the frick are all the oak stairs? We're going to have those oak stairs lead up to the entrance, but I probably should have built the front of the house before I went ham on the oak stairs. I keep with spruce and do oak detailing. And I think this only needs to be... Let's do 5 by 5. I keep running into trees. Again, the main thing I've learned from this, do your trees last. You don't start with your landscaping. I mean, it has made it really interesting and forced me to use some really interesting shapes, which I like. I have done this wrong. But it's caused me more trouble than it's been worth, I think. Do I do the walls solid spruce? I think at this stage, yes. But I want to do something interesting with the roof. I don't know what interesting yet, but I want to do something interesting with the roof. Yeah, this has just ended up right up Freya's house. This is, going to be a little clue thing on the top of the hill, but I made this island too small for that, and that is... This is very close to... Oh, I've done this poorly, but we'll make it work. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't leave space for a wall, so we're gonna have to 2, 3, 4, 5. Have some fun with it. We're gonna have to have the wall on the same level as the pillars. But I've done it before. And you can do it again. The main trick to that is to go with walls rather than solid blocks, because it still gives it that dimension. So granite is something we have in the palettes. So let's try the granite. I think it's going to look cute as hell. It makes doors hard, to be fair. The biggest issue with this is the doors. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that goes straight down. And that goes straight up. And that goes straight across. The granite's a bit of a weird choice, and I might end up going with a stone wall instead, but I also like weird choices, and I've used a lot of stone, especially down there. So having the granite, I think, is actually kind of fun. Let's put our oak stairs in. Yep. This is quite a grand entrance. And then I'm just going to fill in this so that I don't have to worry about what I put under there. That's very dirt. Hold on. Okay, so this is a nice start. I think I do like the granite wall. It is going to make things like bed placement a little harder because they won't be able to go right up against the wall, but sometimes that's just the compromises you have to make in life. Now, I don't think villagers know how to use barrels, so we're gonna have to go with chests, even though you know me, I despise chests. If chests were removed from the game, I would be nothing but happy. That's my hot take from the day. You like the granite wood combo? Yeah, I think it's nice, and I've actually accidentally made this taller than a normal house, which I think is cute. Okay, so I said bunk beds. Well, we did orange beds for the coal, so it's probably not the vibe. Purple or magenta. We can go 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed. I don't know if villagers can use beds when they're like that. is my problem. So we might have to do more of a creative moment. And have a cascade of beds. That does 4, so I reckon we're going to have both sides going. What do I want those to be on? I reckon trapdoors. I know, I use trapdoors. I use spruce trapdoors for everything. What are you going to do about it? If I can remember my keybinds. One, two, three, bum, 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 family. Just kidding, that doesn't quite work because we need to have them on this side, because we need to have the trapdoors underneath the beds. So I guess we'll get rid of that one there, because we... I've made this so complicated for myself. I could have done something easy here. I could have just gone and put 3 beds in a row. But I'm not like that. I don't even know if this is usable for villagers. I feel like it should be. I guess the question is whether they can get up there. I know villagers can climb ladders. But I actually don't think this works. I think it was a fun idea, but I think functionally, this doesn't work. Thank you, fun idea for your service. I think actually villagers don't think they can step on trapdoors either. So we're going to have to get a little more creative. Can I fit 3 here? I can fit 3 here. Then I reckon I make a loft, which I'll have to use not trapdoors, slabs for. We're using spruce in this house. In this house, we use spruce. And then we just need to chuck a good old-fashioned ladder. Just need to chuck a good old-fashioned ladder up there. That's okay. We'll make it work. Put the ladder here. And this is kind of like a bunk bed. It's fine. This is what I wanted. This is... Oh, why did I do bottom slab? Bottom slab was the chaotic choice, but it was the wrong one. You like stairs for the loft? We can try and fit some stairs in. We might have space. this technically doesn't even touch the wall. It's just sorta only hanging on by that bit. Let's see what we can do with stairs. And I think I'm going to use actual stairs this time rather than the fancy number I used over at the mayor's house. I think I'm going to need to bring that all the way over here. Okay. That does technically work. I can't get that on a corner right now, but that's okay. I'm not sure how we're going to fit a roof on, but this does technically work. We just need to find somewhere to put... Well, villagers are very happy to share chests, so I think as long as there's, you know, a couple of chests around, I don't think they're going to be too fussy. If I were a villager, where would I put a chest? I kind of like that only having the one block there. And I think that's all the chests I'm going to fit in. But there are definitely ways I'm going to be able to make this prettier. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is the controversial decision of moving the door off center. I think for the shape of the house, that's where it needs to be. And then I want more plants. I just want plants. So let's see if I can do something sort of similar to what I had going on in the mayor's house. Problem is the roof is just so low here. I can't just have a row of plants, because it'll be directly above the bed. Like I can put 2 trees like that, but that is not nice. What can I put above these beds to make them less sad? Let's put the roof on first, so we can procrastinate. And for this one, do we just do a classic roof? I think maybe we do a side slant roof. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I mean like that, and just keep on going. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm interested to try it. I think that should be the motto of this series. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Give it a red hot go. So this is actually going to collide with the mayor's house, which is not at all what I wanted to happen. How do I feel about it? I think that roof is a crime against humanity, now that I look at it. I don't know if you all agree with me, but it's just not, it looks like it was put in wrong. It doesn't look right at all. But maybe we... take the off-center door and do an off-center roof. It's way too low. I think we start again. Nope. Okay, so I definitely want more headroom here. So I'm tempted to say just aesthetically that it makes sense to put that there. Windows! I forgot about windows. We can put a window in there. And we can use that black stained glass. That's going to add so much more character to the inside. That's cute. That's so cute. Oh, these stairs are very annoying. And also it doesn't want me to climb them. Ooh, okay. I've got an idea. And it's similar to what we did over there, but it's doing a roof that goes in on all sides. I feel like the standard Minecraft roof is diagonal in 2 directions and then straight at the front and the back. But I think this is going to be fun. No, not the debug stick. We just want to get a little more height, but not in that direction, in this direction. Oh, and if we can find a way to put a chimney on this house, that will be perfect. I just realized the villagers in the cleric tower are not going to be able to find their beds. It's just fully not going to happen. So we might need to redo the path to the beds from the cleric tower. Because villagers don't know about secret entrances. They're just not clever enough. Give me an oak slab for top. Oh, and let's put the edge on that. It's kind of weird looking, but I think I like it. Well, I hope I like it, because if not, it's too late now. I hate how the whatever's behind there has made that ridged. So you're outside with MGM, I won't see that dream done. Sorry, I'll stop apologizing for randomly bursting out into song. That's just who I am. And I will always randomly burst into song. Come at me. It's a door. I'm really worried this door is just not going to work. Why don't doors go with walls? Walls should be able to have doors on them. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see if we can make this work. Does that look awful? Look, yes. Yes, it does. It looks even worse than I thought it would. That's better. And by better, I mean less awful. I've got an idea. We turn it into a porch moment. I think the porch is too high. I think we take the porch down one level, which is going to be weird. But everything about this build is weird so far, so what are you going to do about it? Okay, or do we just have the staircase here up to the porch? Which is probably a poorly thought out construction. Actually, no, let's make that actual oak in there. Grab some... Do I have any plain oak here? I know I can just look things up in the menu, but it's quicker to just fly around and sample it. Okay, no, it is looking cute. It is looking 1,000 times cuter. Right? Oh, no, I know what we need. I know what we need. That should be a slab there. And then we've got a cute little porch. Everyone just pretend it looks good. Everyone just pretend it looks good and we can move on. I think from this angle it looks super cute, but from down here? Why is it so much worse? What happens if I do that? I've lost my door. I think that's better, but I'm not sure. Spruce door. The front window might help. That definitely needs to be on the other side. Just a little peekaboo there. Actually, that's super cute. Which means if we go inside, do I just continue that all the way around the corner? I do love a good long window. Maybe not quite that long if we ended here. Actually, no, so I'm going to go 2 in as well. But that really frames that bed space nicely. Up here, I don't know what we can do for windows. I think this is just a cute little upstairs with some lanterns. I don't know how they decide who is banished to the downstairs, but it's definitely not as... Who's banished to the upstairs, but it's definitely not as cute as the downstairs. I'm trying to think if there's any way we can fix it. Let's have a scroll through the menu. See if the librarians deserve happiness. Oh, we could put some pot plants around. Oh, we can do what I wanted to do downstairs with the plants. The key to putting in hanging plants is don't have them too even. And then chuck some vines in. Actually, I don't like the vines. I'm not sure it works without the vines though. And it's nice to have little shelves under there. But I guess let's play test. If I put shelves under here, can the villagers still use those beds? So let's time set midnight and spawn in a couple of villagers. Where are you going? Go to bed. They can. They can. I was like, can you not kill a villager while they're sleeping? There we go. We should put some lights in here. We cannot just operate on natural light. Oh, this has actually gone really cute. The window was an OP idea. But where am I going to put light now? Do we need lights? Do we need lights? I feel like lantern is very much the vibe for librarians. Anything under here you will hit your head on. So it might have to be like there and there are the lanterns. And that's just the only light you get at night time. Because there's plenty at daytime. Okay. Those houses are very different. But once we have more houses in, it will work together because they're both well within the palette of the whole place. Okay, so who do we still need to build for? Got the farmer, the smiths, the masons, the cow buddies, the shepherds, and the Fletcher. 6 houses. Who should I do next? I'm thinking the cow buddies is going to be very cute. Anyone else thinking cow buddies? What? No, I'm doing cow buddies. You were too slow. And I think the cow bunnies are just 2 single friends that live together. So I'm gonna... Oh, no, I've got it. I've got it. Top floor here, bottom floor down. One, two, three. And again, I think 5 wide is enough. One, two, three, four, 5. Then what I'm going to do to tie these two houses together is use the stone from the mayor's house, but the oak from this one. I've done it again. I forgot to factor in the walls. We're not doing another cheeky wall situation because that was chaos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do the same this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Gonna head off, check in again later. Alright. Have a lovely afternoon. And then. That is 3 high then, yeah, okay. What we get to do is build these pillars all the freaking way down from here. How fun is that? Oh, I love when houses have fun. Which is part of the reason I did do the landscaping on this build first, is because I wanted to work with the island and the shape of the island. That was something that was important to me. And I don't regret it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, I can't count. Well, I hope I can't count, because if that is 8 long, that's going to annoy the hell out of me. Okay. Oh, and we have to do the cross beam. Now the question is, I was going to say, do I do a cross beam for the middle here? But even better, we do the cross beam in wood. I say even better, it might not be. We'll find out. I've fallen. So who lives upstairs and who lives downstairs? Do we have the, I reckon, butcher downstairs, leather worker upstairs? No? The opposite of whatever I said, but I've already forgotten what I said. So now I am back at square one. I said it and I was like, that's wrong, but I don't remember what I said. But I think leather worker downstairs is the way to go. I hope I'm not immediately contradicting myself. So the important thing for this is knowing that these are 2 single guys living together, making sure that they have nice communal space upstairs, but also that they have quite private spaces downstairs. Like the librarians are freaking chill as hell, and they're happy to just sort of live together because books are their life. Ooh, okay. I like to think that the librarians are here on an education program. Like, this isn't their permanent living situation. Ooh, let's do spruce stairs. Let's do spruce stairs for the inside. Or we could do funky stairs. Let's do funky oak stairs. Classic. Classic. Let's hope we have enough space to make a staircase down here. I think we will. it wrong. I've done it wrong. Wait, are these not all top? They should all be top. Is this one top? Okay. So if you didn't see the funky stairs I did earlier in the mansion, we're basically doing the opposite of that here. Oh, that's right. I understand why I was so confused. I need to do that on the underneath. Oh my gosh, it's so far down. Who built this hill? Absolute freaking madman built this hill. Ooh, I've got a freaking cool idea. What if we just keep the bottom half going down at this wider level? I think that's cute. I've said this 100 times today, but I'm not going to apologize. I think it's cute as hell. And I'm not going to drag that down any further. But I'm not going to fill in under it either. This is going to be built on stilts. And just sort of whatever's under there is under there. When you're building on the side of the hill, you can't be too fussy. Okay, I like that the stairs have not come down right against the wall. They're probably closer to the wall than I'd like, but they're not right against the wall, which is a good start. Because again, we have to find a way to divide this room into 2 equal private spaces. Which is the challenge. Let's do some cheeky fill tool. Fill. Let me know if whistling sounds atrocious on the stream. Oh, I don't like everything being the same colour. So we will be changing the floor to something else. I just haven't decided what yet. With oak planks, please. Okay, this space honestly makes me feel kind of ill. Okay, so this upstairs room is going to be the kitchen dining. If this was a build that I could do anything in, I would do a birch kitchen. Right, this is not a build that I can do anything in. So I will just be doing my best. Cauldron. I'm not doing anything super revolutionary with this kitchen. It's going to be pretty similar to this kitchen, just with a different layout. Oh, I forgot about the doggos. Everyone say hi to the doggos. That does need to be in the corner there. I don't think anything can go next to it. So this is just going to be our tiny little kitchen. Now if you do a item frame and put a pumpkin in it, it looks cute. That's all. I wasn't gonna. There wasn't some grand point other than it looks cool. Okay, so that's our kitchen. And then do we want a I reckon we have a lounge area rather than strictly a kitchen area. I think it's just going to be cute little... Do we want the couch this way or this way? I think this way makes more sense because it provides a separate space. So what do we have that we can make a couch out of? Granite. Granite is our couch insert. Oh, and then we can put a table here as well. Can't do a piston table because that will absolutely look ridiculous underneath. So we need to think of a different kind of table. Black windows or pink windows in here? I think oak door, because we've just had so much spruce door lately, that I think an oak door makes sense. Why have I made all of this oak? Because that's downstairs. Cool. Now let's just cover that up. Nobody needs to know. Ooh, or trapdoor windows. And a little flower bed out the front. This is going to be almost entirely oak exterior. And let's grab some flowers. Oh, we can also put a flower bed along there. Oh. Don't say the butchers and leather workers do not understand aesthetics. I reckon these guys just really like bees and they're trying to attract all of the bees. And this is kind of a really cute vibe that I haven't seen done. No, not down. And then maybe even the window out here as well. Oh, we have to do it from the outside. That's okay. We can do it from the outside. Unless these are better to have the windows further out. I think this is fine. I think we double down on the flowers though and have a bunch of flower pots along here as well. These guys are just absolutely bonkers for flowers. Then that one they can't reach to put a flower up there, but trust me, they would if they could. Okay, so from this corner, we need to split this room into 2 halves. And I reckon we could do it with a barrel wall. The problem is, if we do it this way, someone gets the stairs in their room, which isn't fantastic. We could do it this way. And I don't know how I feel about the barrels as room divider. Yeah, because when you come down the stairs, you step into someone's space. It would be easiest if the stairs came down in the middle of the room, but I don't think I can feasibly move those stairs over too without absolutely cooking this space. I'm thinking about it though. How many do we need open? You wouldn't be able to access the kitchen if we did that, so that's not really an option. It's not really an option. I'm gonna try it. First one goes in the bottom there. Look. I think that just works. Like it barely works, but it technically works. You would just kind of fully run into the wall at the bottom. But it's fine. In fact, I don't think there's anything stopping me from just pushing this wall out by one, is there? Just the fact that it is unexpected from a design perspective. Which, you know, is not the worst thing in the world. Say, hold your head while dancing. Crest falling on the landing, champagne. I don't respect this tree. Champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless. I'm really confused, but it's fine. I don't know why that column... I've just done it differently. I've done it differently, and no one point out the fact that those two columns don't connect. Okay, so... Now we can have a left side and a right side. Don't carry on, you bought it. And I think doing a staircase cage in the middle is going to be a fun way to make the spaces private without making them small. Because cutting a room in half is all well and good, but you don't want it to make it feel like you only have half a room. That's dirt. So can we put a window in? That's also dirt. Have the window there. Oh, I'm in the cage. So what do I want to have in the middle to break this up? Kind of, hear me out. You remember all the champagne problems. I don't love it. I don't hate it though. Now that I'm looking at it from this angle, let me get a couple of beds in. I'm gonna be a no, I'm not gonna be a little cheeky. I'm gonna keep the beds orange. I was gonna be cheeky and go for the cyan, but it's not in the palette. So we've put the 2 beds there, and then if we put the chests sort of even at the ends of the bed like that, that kind of gives them a little bit of privacy. And then they've got space for a cute little desk over here. Just kidding, no they don't. They've got a space for a little desk over here. Oh, and that's cute because it kind of fills up this space, which would otherwise be quite empty. So we're going to need a spruce slab. And theoretically I could open that up there as a window, but that would make the space very uneven. How do we fit a... I don't think I can fit a seat in here so that they can still get past. We'll work this out. We'll work it out. Because I think it is cute for them to have little desks. Or we just go to the old default. And put some flowers in the corner. Oh, that really helps to hide the fact that the window doesn't go all the way. I remember all the champagne problems. In which case, I think I'll move these chests. Definitely could be. Oh, do we even? Actually, I think I like a raw cauldron for. the vibe of Beast, which includes a leather worker, and their whole thing is cauldrons. I think we're going to get rid of these, which makes so much more sense, having the head kind of blocking off the sleeping areas. And it does, having it in the corner there. So when you're actually in bed, you've got this cozy little nook. And I think we're going to go with a black tinted glass in here for, unless we want to just keep it oak. Just super oak vibes. I don't hate it. It's just all oak all the time. I think the butcher's brother works in oak and has just given them a bunch of oak to make their house out of, and that's why there is so much oak. We need something to fill in this space with though, because it's so just there. And we need to move the couch to over here. Then I can put in another bench. Hold on, let's move this across first before I delete it. Put in another bench, and the kitchen's so big now. We've got this cute little couch in the corner. You just got to remember when you enter to stop. It's a little precarious. Just a little precarious. I feel like something needs to be in that corner. And you know what I'm thinking. More oak. This house is a tribute to oak. You would think it's like a lumberer or something that lives in this house, but no. We just got some oak enthusiasts. Oh, yes. How much does that add? Like, I know I'm crazy, but am I wrong? And I think this down here just sort of works. Like, I don't know if it needs more. Maybe another window. Yeah, I think that's all this house needs, except for one obvious thing. I don't know if you've noticed the thing we haven't done yet on this house, but there's a very obvious thing missing. It's the roof. Ooh, well, let's do a round tour of what this looks like on all sides. Cute but weird. The fact that it doesn't line up is very sad for me. Oh, that's worse. The windows don't go all the way along. It's fine. It's fine. Look, there's a lot weird about this house. And I don't think it doesn't work. It's just very confused. Someone stop me. Someone stop me. Right? Not all houses need a domed roof. And oh, the vibes in here are immaculate. I've phased through the door. Once I put some light in here, the vibes in here are immaculate. I haven't got any light in this whole... Let's put some lanterns around. That's going to be really annoying when one person wants to fall asleep and the other is still vibing. But I guess they share a business. They've got the same working hours. Those lanterns down there kind of make that whole space look awful. Like, the way that lights up the oak is not nice. So let's try a soul lantern. Ooh. That's much nicer. Though I feel like it needs something else in here now. I don't know what it is, but it's so oak. Maybe it's just a picture. A painting. It's Donkey Kong. We're going for the double Donkey Kong. And there's not a lot of colour in here, so it does actually still look pretty masculine. Like, I was worried there'd be too much flour, but a lot of the flour is on the outside. The inside is just oak. It's the most aggressively oak thing I've ever built. I don't know how to fix that. Because I didn't make it even on the outside and the inside. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. I like it. Okay, so that is 3 houses done. However, that means I still have to do the Smiths, the Masons, the Farmer, Shepherds, Fletcher, 5. I've still got 5 more houses to do. Do you think I can speed through one and get 4 done today, so I only have 4 to do next time? We're also running out of space. I didn't realize how much of a premium space is at this stage. I don't think I have room for another 5 houses. I might have to make a few inside the same building houses. Like, the farmer could definitely have a house out by the farm. And it wouldn't need to be a big one. He's just a little guy. Hello, beautiful stranger. If I was a farmer, where would I put my house? I forgot I did this irrigation thing that took me forever. And it's fantastic. Farmer house. Okay, cute little house over the water. And I'm gonna make a bad decision and make it 4x4. You know how much I hate working with even numbers? And this is just going to be the most basic. basic little house. You know, I didn't mean to make it that small. I meant to have the walls exterior to the 4x4, but I've given myself a challenge now. I always forget when it gets darker that the red is so red. Hold on, let me change the lighting up in here. That yellow's nice. I didn't actually need to pause Minecraft. I should have just trusted the yellow. This is going to be a real challenge fitting this in. Oh, I forgot to bring chat back up. We're definitely going to have big old window in the back. Is there enough space in there for a bed? Yes, we've got enough space for a bed and a chest, and that's all we really need. Yellow's not in the palette. Let's go with purple. And a chest. This guy is living the simple life, and it's working for him. It's not working for me, though. Okay, door. Let's go with a spruce door, because I think that'll fit in with the tool shed over there. And having the double doors is really going to make this feel open. Because it is a teeny tiny little house, but if you sit here with the doors open, you've got the whole ass farm. You've got to close the door to get past. It's fine. Maybe one door? Maybe just one door? And then we switch up the sides. I know I just talked about how good having the double doors was, but then I changed my mind. Just for access reasons. Because of those stairs, the door has to be an exterior door, as in it has to be on top of the outdoor block. And I don't love it. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta take what you get. If I put a stone brick wall in there, does that give it a cute feature without making it difficult to walk through? It does. That's nice. Or I could even do... That's kind of cute, especially once I put a roof on. I'm thinking spruce stair roof. Similar, I think I'm going to do the same roof as I did over here. On the, what's this guy's name? The librarian's house. Just the really simple... This guy's got it figured out. This guy is living that minimalist lifestyle in a way that no one thought would work. He's like, stuff, donate it. Space, donate it. This guy's honestly kind of a little inspiring. He doesn't even have a door that closes all the way because of that wall situation. Like, just an ordinary life. I think I'm gonna do spruce for that column. Or hear me out. Easy days and quiet nights. Lazy walks beside a stream. Oh, both? Beside a stream. Now that's no. What you call a dream. No ideas and no laid plans. Happy with the way things are. No one with a scam or scheme. Now that's what you call a dream. These dreams of yours make no sense at all. It's what's inside, not what's out there. Okay, it's almost perfect, but it's not quite there yet. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't make a quirky fun house just because it's tiny. Because we have done that. We have taken the smallest house ever and made it something cute. Happy with the way things are. No one with a scam or scheme. Now that's what you call a dream. It's weird. I think it might be too weird. I'm wondering if we even take the overhang off. I wonder if we do this. I think that's going to make the... Well, it actually kind of makes the front door off center look rad. And that little inset bit there. I actually really like this. And I think we continue the window all the way around. And we'll go with the black. We both could have a perfect life and not go anywhere. Okay, let's have a look from the inside. It's genuinely about the same size as the shed. That door is incorrect. Ooh, oak door? Dare I? Dare I oak door? I am very changeable today. No ideas and no laid plans. Happy with the way things are. Maybe if we put it on from the inside. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? More oak. No one with a scam or scheme. Now that's what you call a dream. And then a lantern up in there. This is honestly the cutest, perfect little hut. Do I just add some trapdoors on there so that that is less obnoxious? Can a villager get through here though? Or is it going to be like, there's trapdoors there, I can't walk on that? Probably. So I think that's the final build for the farmer's house, which is absolute madness. And I might come back in next episode and be like, what the frick-a-frack did I do? I don't know whether this one's gonna last. Okay, that one does need to be there. But either way, it's fun right now. Oh, I think having it hollowed out actually adds a lot. I was just doing it so I could put in some stilts. You know me, I love some stilts. Let's get stilty up in here. Let's get stilty up in here. You know you're having a good stream when you got down to -2 viewers. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's a good sign. I don't like that they go out so early. I don't think that makes sense. To just stick out for no reason? What we need is not that, a barrier across here. Just make it look a little more connected. I think that makes some level of sense. I'm now looking at all this oak and thinking, what have I done? Why is it so oak? It's so oak. Is it too oak from the inside? It is pretty oak on the inside. I was wondering whether more window would help. Oh, this is actually beautiful. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a bit this little house. I thought it was going to be a cute little bit. And we were going to come up with something okay, but this might be... If I was staying in this town, this might be the one I'd want to live in. Like, the view of the ocean is just so extra. We both could have a perfect life and not go anywhere. Look, the side roof's a bit weird, but I don't know how else to make it work. So we're doing a little side roof. It's so cute. How has this happened? Now, I do unfortunately have to go because I have to pick my car up. But let's make a list of all the things we still need to build. So theoretically, there's still 4 more houses. We need the Smiths, the Masons, the Shepherds, and the Fletcher. Smiths, Masons, Shepherd, Fletcher. I don't know where I'm going to fit them all. I don't think they all fit on this sign either. Or maybe. Smith's 3. Mason's 3. Shepherd's 2. Fletcher 1. And I think we might be able to fit the Fletcher's house in a basement situation. Let's light this up so that... Why have I put this on slabs? It's fine. We'll just sign off here and then we'll remember. We're going to have a Fletcher's basement, a cute little shepherd's shepherd's cottage. Mason's, I did say you're amphibious, so maybe we make an underwater house. And then the Smith's is going to be a super cute, maybe 3-story building. We don't have any 3-story buildings yet. We've got a lot of 2-story. Let's actually zoom out and see how the island's looking now. Oh, it's so packed. So if we have the Fletchers underneath and then the Smiths underwater here, we've got space maybe, oh, let's say space over here for our 3-story Smiths, and then the Shepherds we're really going to have to squish in somewhere. If you're as excited as me to find out how the hell that's going to work, drop by next week for our finale. Pow, pow, pow. I'm sorry, that was funny.